Sammy, and today I have a really cool video interview that I'm doing on this person. Her name is Christina. I found her on the USA Taekwondo Facebook page after they shared one of her vlogs, and she was overseas training in Europe. Now, if you guys know, I actually got started with my YouTube channel just vlogging my adventures when I was in Spain and as I was training and competing. So when I heard her story, I immediately jumped on it. I watched her vlog and I'm like, oh my god, I have to interview Christina. If you haven't heard of her yet, I'm just gonna show you a couple clips showing you what an awesome martial artist she is, and then we're just gonna jump right into the interview. So I hope you enjoy. Hey Christina, nice to meet
Hi.
you.
Nice to meet you too.
So first off, thank you so much for joining us on here for an interview.
Thank you for having me.
I have pretty much spent a lot of time stalking you today. I've heard awesome things about you. You are a US Academy resident athlete. You just came back from Estonia,
Yes.
where you got a gold medal at the under 21 European Championships.
Yes.
And you also have a record of 4-0 in kickboxing. Is that right?
Yes.
Oh my God. So you are just on fire. It sounds like you are doing amazing. How do you feel right now?
I'm really grateful for my team and my coaches and stuff, because without them, I wouldn't be here. And of course, my parents. But yeah, I'm just excited to start competing again because of COVID and stuff. We haven't competed in a long time. So I'm excited.
Yeah, well, I'm excited for you. It sounds like you have a great track record and it looks like you have an awesome future. So I'm excited to see where you go. But I have quite a few questions for you. So some of these were submitted from Instagram, and then some of these I just kind of wanted to learn about you. So let's just jump right in and start asking questions about you and your martial arts experience. So number one, I always think this is a great starting point. What got you started in martial arts?
So we used to go shopping at Winn-Dixie's, and right next to it, there was this karate school, and my sister wanted to try it out. And so we went, and then I kind of just got hooked on it. I started beating up the bigger kids and stuff. So I thought it was cool, and I was like, oh, this is fun. So that's where it all started.
That's awesome. I love that. So does your sister still do martial arts as well, or is it just you?
No, she liked doing the forms and stuff, but she didn't really like sparring.
Okay, cool. And so what did you start with Taekwondo, or what did you start with?
Yeah, I started with Taekwondo.
Okay, and then how did you get into kickboxing?
Well, my dad kind of always thought Taekwondo was it's not like if you were to get in a fight, it's not practical. And so he wanted me to be able to actually defend myself. And so when I had just turned 13, and he signed me up at Florida Kickboxing Academy.
Ah, okay. So you started Taekwondo, then you kind of had the kickboxing added on. Do you think that helped you with your performance in Taekwondo, or how do you think that affected you?
Yeah, I think it definitely did. It kind of gave me more confidence because I'm getting punched in the face in kickboxing and stuff. And so it's not as scary going into a fight. And it kind of gave me more of a fighter's mentality.
Awesome. That's cool. And then, so how long did you do kickboxing for?
I've been doing it for over 3 years now.
Are you still competing in it?
I'm trying to, but it's hard to get fights.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you're trying to do, your plan is to kind of do both at the same time right now then?
Yeah, as of now, yeah.
Nice. Well, that's cool. That's a lot to keep up with.
Yeah.
So tell me, what does your life look like right now with are you doing school? Are you traveling? Are you training? What is life a typical day in your life look like right now?
So I live in Florida and Colorado, so I go back and forth because my family still lives in Florida. So when I'm in Florida, it's basically the same. I train twice a day. I do either 2 sessions of kickboxing when I'm in Florida, or I'll do a kicking session, and then I'll do strength and conditioning. And then I do online school. And then when I'm in Colorado, I'll either do 2 sessions of Taekwondo, or we'll do 1 session of Taekwondo and then strength and conditioning. So it's basically the same, but
okay,
yeah. Got
it. But it sounds really busy. How is it managing all this? How do you, keep up with everything at the same time?
I need to do a better job, but I just try to because That's a good question. Let me think about
It's
that.
definitely a hard one, but I definitely hear that from a lot of people. It's just hard to juggle, like most people are just trying to juggle school and then work and then just trying to
Yeah,
like stay active or getting fit. So you are going above and beyond everything. So how, like, what kind of
yeah.
tips or what do you think helps you kind of stay on track?
My parents do. They keep me in check. Yeah, like if I'm not on top of my school, they're constantly calling me and like telling me to get it done and stuff. And I try to like write down in the calendar of like all the stuff that I like need to get done, but I
Mhm.
usually don't follow it, but I try. So
Well, that's all that matters. It looks like you're keeping
yeah,
up just fine just for now. So
yeah.
I saw you had a birthday yesterday, by the way. So happy birthday.
Thank you.
Did you do anything fun to celebrate?
I just hung out with my family. That was it.
Aw, that's
Yeah.
nice. Have you made, looking through your Instagram, it looks like you've made friends with like a lot of other Taekwondo athletes. How has that been?
It's been good. It's like because like I don't go to like regular school. I used to, but um like the little community that we have, it's like I'm really grateful for it because like we all kind of understand each other because we all do the same thing. So we're all like in this together. And so even though it's like a smaller group, like we're able to like relate to each other more and like we get along really well because we're all there for each other, like we're all supporting each other. So
That's so
yeah.
cool. Yeah, I love that. So yeah, maybe you don't get like the typical, like high school kind of thing. Because what grade are you
Yeah.
in?
I'm a sophomore.
Okay. So yeah, you don't
Yeah.
get the typical kind of high school thing since you're doing
Yeah.
online, but you still get it through making really good friendships, it sounds like. So that's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, I've always loved how Taekwondo kind of brings that up and creates
Mhm.
like a little community, just like you said.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Do you always eat healthy food or how do you stay on weight?
So we have a tournament coming up, I track my calories and I eat in a calorie deficit. And so I don't cut weight, but I diet.
Okay.
So I'm able to get my weight down to like I usually can get my weight to 59 kilos. And as a junior, I fight 59 kilos, so I'm on weight. And then for seniors, if I fight 57, then I just have to cut 2 kilos of water. But I just track my calories and I eat pretty healthy, but when I'm not tracking my calories, I eat like okay.
Got it.
Yeah.
What's kind of the thing that always gets you that you just like really have a hard time letting go of when you're cutting weight?
Like ice cream and like, yeah, pretty much
Ice
ice
cream.
cream. Yeah.
Oh, it's funny. Okay, next question. What mental tool do you use under pressure?
Um, I just try to like when I'm about to compete, you mean? Like that sort of
Mm-hmm.
thing. I just like think to myself, like I know like how hard I've worked and I know like what I'm capable of. And so I just try to like tell myself, like, don't cheat yourself. Like it doesn't matter like about anyone else. Like just don't cheat yourself because like you didn't put in all this work just to let yourself, like crack under the pressure.
Okay,
So I
where
kind
did
of
you?
like I just like go ahead.
Oh, you go ahead and finish up.
No, it's okay. I
Okay.
forgot.
How do you think you kind of learned that mindset?
um, I don't know. Like I think for like I mm, sorry.
Like, was there a
Um,
trainer that kind of helped you or a coach that kind of helped you kind of develop that kind of strong
yeah,
mentality? Was it like your dad or how do you think
yeah.
did it just come from you?
I think a lot of it comes to my dad because like when I was young, like me and him would butt heads a lot because we're very much alike and like we'd like argue a lot and stuff, but like he'd always like push me and stuff and like most like when I was younger, like I didn't like appreciate it. I was like, oh, you're so annoying. But now that I like look back on it, like without him, I wouldn't be like as mentally strong as I am today.
Got it. Well, that's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, but I get that. So my father was actually also one of my coaches, and we always kind of butted heads too. So
Yeah.
I think it's just like a parent-child thing. But yeah,
Yeah.
I also appreciate it as I got older, so I can
Yeah.
relate.
Yeah.
Okay, so next one, what do you think the hardest part of like training or competition is for you?
Um, I think like mentally it does get exhausting because we literally eat, sleep, train, like do homework and that's it. And like sometimes you just want to break or you just want to like just lay in bed, but you have to get up and do homework. You have to get up and go to practice. So I think kind of just like being able like you said before, like properly like manage myself where I'm able to like do all of those and like be like chilling is like yeah, I don't know. It's like hard to explain. Like it just gets like exhausting sometimes, but like not in a bad way.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, you're doing a lot. So
Yeah.
definitely, yeah, a lot to take on and it's tiring you out. But so that's probably the hardest thing is trying to accomplish everything for you, it sounds like.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I'm not very like I don't take my homework as seriously as I should. And so like that's like probably like the most annoying part about it all is like getting my homework done.
Gotcha. Yeah, well, when you
Yeah.
have so many other cool things happening, yeah, I think that
Yeah.
definitely gets distracting. So
Yeah.
yeah, most people I feel like would say like the hardest part would be, like keeping up with all the training sessions and just being tired from those. Do you feel like training's a challenge or is it more fun? What's it like when you actually like go and do a hard training session?
Yeah. For me, I love training. Like we've had like a week off because like of Estonian stuff. We were like in a heavy competition phase, so we haven't had like a break and like I'm on my break right now and like I'm like yesterday I was having like withdrawals from training. I was like so bored. I was like, I can't wait to get back. But
Oh,
yeah, like I really enjoy it. So I
that's
have fun.
cool. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, and it's probably what makes you like honestly like grow so quickly in it and just get
Yeah.
so good. So that's awesome. Okay, next question. Have there been any like tough obstacles that you've had to overcome?
Um, I think kind of getting to know my body and like when I need to stop because there's been times that I've had injuries and I'm kind of just like, oh, I'm gonna push myself. But then I push myself and then I end up not like training for like a month or whatever because I didn't just let my body heal. So
Okay.
I think like injuries are probably like the worst part about the sport because you have to learn how to manage them and still be able to train.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. I hear that a lot. I think when I was competing, I had like an ankle injury that I just same thing kind of just wanted to push through because I'm like, no, I don't want to take any time off.
Yeah.
So I think just being an athlete kind of makes you want to do that, even though like sometimes you do have to listen to your body and rest, just like you said.
Mhm. Yeah.
Have you had any like really bad injuries?
My ankles are pretty like my ankles are really weak and so they're kind of just like it's like a reoccurring thing. And then my knees are really weak. So uh I tore my hamstring. I pulled my hamstring. And then I did something to my groin too. I think I might have pulled it as well. But yeah.
Yeah, everything in our legs because you have to move a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Oh, this is one of my favorite ones. Talk to me about YouTube. Why did you start vlogging? Is it just for fun or like what got you in it?
Yeah. Well, when I was younger, me and my sister would make like these like little videos and stuff. And I was like, I love to edit them. And so I kind of wanted to like do something where like sorry, can I restart that?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, sorry. So
You're good.
when me and my sister were younger, we would make like these like little videos and stuff, and I love to edit them. And so I've always wanted to have a YouTube channel. And then I got invited to the academy, and I was like, oh, this is like perfect because I wanted to like document like my journey. And yeah, so it kind of just happened like that.
Nice. And then, well, first of all, how often are you at the academy right now?
It's there's not really like a set amount of time. I just go back and forth
Okay,
like whenever like we have a tournament and stuff.
got it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. And so you started making these videos. Do you do all the filming and editing yourself?
Yes, I do.
Nice. And what do you kind of like? Do you think it's just going to be for fun? Do you want to have like a goal with it? What are you
It's
thinking?
just for fun. Yeah.
Just kind of look back on memories and share what you're doing right now?
Mhm.
Cool. Well, that's kind of like honestly, that's how I started. It's just like I think my first ever like real vlog was me going to compete in Spain. And
Mhm.
like looking back now, I'm just like, wow, like I didn't know like what I was doing back then. But it's really fun to
Yeah.
like just look back and
Yeah.
see. What do
Uh-huh.
you what do you think is like the hardest part about like vlogging?
For me, um, like when I'm on a trip or like when like I'm trying to like vlog something, sometimes like I don't want to like video it because I don't know. It's hard to juggle like all the stuff and like especially like when we're traveling, I'm just like the last thing I want to do is like take up a camera and
Camera.
like
Yeah.
yeah. But it ends up like coming out really cool. But I think like just doing it when I don't want to like vlog, I just don't feel like it some days.
Yeah, I get that. And what do your friends kind of think about it?
Um, they don't really like say that much. I don't even like I don't know. They don't really say that much about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they watch your vlogs, or do you like have them in it sometimes?
Yeah, like I have them in it, like my roommate
That's
Lindsay.
fun.
Yeah, and some of my teammates too.
That's cool. Well,
Yeah.
I love that you're having your Taekwondo YouTube channel. So when I saw that, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I have to reach out to her, because I saw USA Taekwondo shared it, and that's kind of how I found you.
Yeah,
And
cool.
you know,
Thank
just
you.
like honestly, so much is good, and so many just like cool things have come from me starting YouTube. So I'm glad to see that you're doing that. I look forward to watching so
Thank
many
you.
more of your vlogs. So please keep doing it. I know people really love it.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me on here.
Of course. Okay, just a couple more questions. First one is future goals. Where do you want to see yourself in your athletic career?
I want to go to the 2024 and then maybe 2028 Olympics. I want to get some titles in kickboxing too, and then I would love to try out MMA.
Nice. That is cool. That is a big career. I like it. Why the Olympics? Just because it's kind of like the highest stage in Taekwondo, or is there a specific reason?
I think yeah, it's the highest stage, but also it's like you win the Olympics and you have so many opportunities brought to you. And if I did want to try out MMA, that would help me get into like the UFC and like big promotions like that.
Okay. So you have a whole path that you have in your head. I love it. Very cool. Okay, next one. Who is someone that you look up to, or who's a role model? It can be like an athlete, someone that kind of inspires you. Who do you look up to?
I don't really have like an actual like role model. I mean, I think I don't know. I don't have a role model, but like I think I've learned a lot from like people that have like either like coached me or like even just like I don't know, like I don't have a role model. Sorry.
Not specific one? No, that's fine. You kind of just learn from like people who are helping you and coaching you.
Yeah, I think I've learned more from like experiences and stuff like that. Like yeah, I don't know.
No, that totally makes sense. Okay, next question. How do you think that competing and training in martial arts has changed your life?
It's helped me become a better person, and it's helped me learn more about myself and about like what I want to do and like in my life and stuff.
How do you think it's made you a better person? I like that answer.
I think like it has taught me a lot, and like because of all the stuff that I've done at such a young age, I've learned a lot from all of it. And so I think yeah, it's just like from like the stuff that I've been able to do, I've like learned from it, and it's like make me become a better person. I don't know.
No, yeah, I like that. So a lot of people, because I know like I own a martial arts studio, and a lot of parents put their kids in martial arts because they want them to learn like, you know, be more confident or disciplined or focused. Do you think that's kind of how it's helped you, or what do you think?
um yeah, I guess in a way, yeah. It's definitely given me confidence that it's kind of given me like a purpose. Even though I'm only 15 years old, you know, I have like it's like a full-time job. It's like, you know.
Yeah,
So,
just learning how to manage
yeah.
and everything. Nice.
Yeah. It's helped me
Okay.
mature.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, and then last question, what advice do you have for others who want to have like achieve their big dreams kind of like you? What's your kind of piece of advice for how to do it?
My big thing is like believe and like achieve. Like if you believe in yourself and like and you know you can do it, like just put in the work in and you'll see results.
I like that. Pretty simple, but like straight to the point. And like, yeah, I think that's very true. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything else you want to say, or can you kind of tell people about where they can find your vlogs, your Instagram? Where can they learn more about you?
My Instagram is Kristina_Teachout, and then my vlog channel name is just Kristina Teachout. So you can check me out there.
Awesome. Do you have any fun like upcoming videos or vlogs that you're gonna make?
I vlogged a little for my birthday, but I don't know if I'm gonna post it or not. I'm editing it right now. I may not post it. I don't know.
Oh, well, I want to see it if you end up posting. But thanks so much for taking the time to interview out of your busy schedule. I know you've been kind of crazy with training and traveling, but like I said, I look forward to seeing where you go, and good luck in all of your future competitions.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you having me. Thank you.
All right, bye, Christina.
Bye.